Hi, guys. If you've ever wondered why two doctors would adopt a dietary pattern called carnivore and share that with their patients, and you're like, why would they do that? You've come to the right video. Hi, I'm Dr. Hampton, and as you know, I'm on a mission to help you achieve metabolic health. And today, I'm with a new good friend who I met at the recording of the Reverse Carnivore series, Dr. Kiltz. And as you know, he is a thought leader in the keto and carnivore space, and he believes that an animal based diet will dramatically improve your health, whether it's mental clarity, fertility, because he's a fertility doc, and your overall health. So I thought it would be nice to bring him to this short video to answer a simple question. Why would a doctor, when everybody else is telling you that a plant based diet is the key to healing, would choose a carnivore diet either for himself or his patients? So what do you think about that question, Dr. Coates?
Well, Tony, thank you so much, Dr. Hampton, for inviting me on today and sharing this. You're right. It is very crazy because we're taught that a healthy diet is a plant-based, lean meat, no fats, certainly red meats out. And it was completely opposite than what I've been taught, what you've been taught, and what the,
That's
the
right.
message is. And a lot of it is because I personally found something that healed myself. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Bowel bleeding, arthritis, psoriasis, migraines, kidney stones gone, hemorrhoids gone. And I'm like, okay, where is this coming from? Why is it that carnivore is the key to the changes in your health and wellness? And my job as a doctor is to help people, not to hurt them. So if I
That's right.
learn something radical and amazing and new and different, why shouldn't I share it with all of my patients and all of our community, all of our family members, everyone in the world? Because it's a simple idea that plants turn out to be the predators and
Mm,
we're the prey. And
mm.
eating meat, fatty meat, is healthy. And so I've dug deep into this, learned so much about it. So I'm nonstop. I want to teach everyone an idea that heals nearly every disease that I've run across. And since I'm a fertility specialist, I've seen spontaneous pregnancies in women in their mid 40s when nothing else would work. My job as a doctor is to help people.
Man, and to imagine what that was like for that person who struggled with fertilities all these years, and a magical cure is in what they put in their mouth. So I really appreciate your perspective. And as a physician who sees patients as well, I've seen many of my patients who, like Michaela Peterson, George Peterson's daughter, had things like autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis. And all of a sudden, they do better. People who have issues with depression, just like Michaela, they do better with this dietary pattern. So, my wife is a person who once had epilepsy. She was blessed to have a surgery. But for those other people with epilepsy, sometimes your diet is a great way to approach it. Weight loss stalls. I see people do better with carnivore. Low energy folk do better. And I just think that is something that people need to be aware of. So autoimmune disease is one of the things that come to mind. I also think about inflammation. And if anybody follows this channel or your channel, because you have a YouTube channel, they know that inflammation is probably the harbinger of most of the chronic medical conditions we deal with. So whether it's heart attack, stroke, dementia, cancer, all of these are harbingers of inflammation. And if we can fix that inflammation, all those things that turn into sugar, and we avoid those things. And guess what? When you eat a carnivore diet, there's not a lot of sugar exposure. But for me personally, Doc, it was about irritable bowel. And with irritable bowel, you really are thinking about, a lot of people think it's autoimmune. Some people think it's, maybe some type of functional bowel disorder. Either way, no matter how you want to define it, I found that the carnivore diet pretty much eliminates the fiber, which gave me so much gas and bloating. The carnivore diet also eliminated those lectins, those things that cause symptoms in your stomach that'll upset you. And then those chemicals, those tannins and other chemicals that also irritate your gut. I just found that I'm a happier person. I just found that my mental clarity is better. and not having to worry as much as I did in the past about those metabolic conditions. My wife's dad has dementia. I don't really worry about dementia too much. He also had a heart attack early in his life in his 50s. I just happen to be 55. I don't really think about heart disease with my 0 calcium score eating this way. So I just think for anybody that's looking for another way that you haven't tried, it's not about pills and lotions and potions. It's about what you put in your mouth. So I really appreciate you coming to this short video. But even more, I appreciate that you joined me on the Protecting Your Nest podcast. I'll make sure to have a link to that video in the video notes. And for those who are joining us on this video, check out that episode, like, subscribe, share. And until the next episode, continue to be safe, be well, and continue to protect your nest.